Man, my first 4 years in the NFL has been pretty dominant. I mean, what can I say? In my rookie season, we went to the Super Bowl and blew the Packers out 34-0. And niggas ain't see dominance like that in the Super Bowl in a while. And in my second season, we said we not done. We hold the Giants to 0 points in our second Super Bowl in a row. And even though Mahomes have been very mid these 2 seasons, we still been winning. We won the 3P. We weren't able to get it cause we lost to the Raiders, who had my little brother on there in the conference championship. And the main reason we lost is because of our offense. But even though we didn't get to go and win the Super Bowl again, I got to see my little brother in his first Super Bowl, and he won it and won Super Bowl MVP, so that's great. But I had 1 year left, and this year's offense was going to determine if I stay or not. And in this year, we won our third Super Bowl in 4 years. And of course, our defense carried again. But hey man, since being drafted to this team, I don't win a lot of awards, like crazy amount of them. And just look at my stats since I entered the league. Crazy amount of picks every season. In 2025, I ended up moving the receiver for a game, and you know what I'm saying, my stats got glitched. So that's why I say 0 everything. And with that being my last year on my rookie contract, I had 2 decisions. I could either stay on the team and stay loyal, or I can go to a different team and try to lock up a different division. And so I decided to, well, I bet you're surprised with the decision I made. And look, I got dreads now. Now listen, you might be mad or you might be happy I left the team, but I got some reasons for why I changed teams, and I'm finna tell you. Now first of all, my first year on this team was in 2022, and you can see the drop off from when I wasn't on this team to when I joined the team. And Mahomes, so bad, so mid. And yeah, I understand loyalty, you know what I'm saying, or whatever, but I'm trying to be on my LeBron shit. I want to win multiple championships on multiple teams, and that's what's going to happen. And honestly, one of the biggest things that made me want to come to this team is they got Tariq Woolen. He's 1 inch taller than me, and we about the same speed. So it's going to be a ridiculous duo. Now, the only thing is, here's my quarterback. He's a lot worse than Mahomes, but I bet you that he'll probably have the same stats that Mahomes did because Madden is trash. But other than that, we got a pretty good team. We got a top running back, top receivers. We also got Marvin Harrison Jr. I did just beat these niggas in the Super Bowl, but you know what I'm saying? We got a pretty good defensive core, also good middle linebackers. You know what I'm saying? I think we're going to be good with this team. And also throughout the offseason, I grew dreads and I got in the gym a little more, so I got a little bit more weight on. And in this practice, I could definitely tell. And throughout this practice, I ain't gonna lie, the way that our defense is looking, the way me and Tariq Woolen is looking as a defensive duo, this is gonna be nice. Time for my first game on my new team. My first game on my new team against the Commanders. Let's get it. Now, I talked about the reasons why it made me want to come here to the Seahawks, but I didn't tell y'all why I didn't go to the other teams. I would have went to the Raiders, but the thing is that I don't want to be in the same division as I was before, and honestly, I'd rather be against my brother than play with him. And we've definitely talked about this before. We talked about wanting to be on each other's team as a youngin' before, you know what I'm saying? But in the NFL right now, my mindset, I don't want to do that yet. But even the family, our family wants us to be on the same, because it'll be a lot easier if we're on the same team so that they can go to our games. It'll be both at the same time. It's kind of like the dream for them. But I'm going to tell y'all one thing though. He's on 1 year left on his contract for his rookie deal. So if he wants to come over here, you know what I'm saying, we got a good amount of receivers. But DK might end up leaving after this year. So we could use him. Hey man, if he want to do it, I'll talk to him about it. Coming to this team, seeing the schedule, the first game playing the Commanders, I thought I was going to be able to get my first pick in this game on this play. I died for the pick, but I ended up getting dunked on. I really thought I was going to be able to get my first pick on this team. And then while we're 14-3, this quarterback decides to test me again. After I almost caught my first pick, I almost catch this one, but we ended up just breaking it up. My first game as a Seattle Seahawk, we went 24-10, and we locked up. Now look, man, our quarterback is kind of bad, but look, these are kind of the stat lines Mahomes was putting up. And there were no picks caught this game. Hopefully that changes next game. And now we're playing against our first division rival, which is the Rams. Now look, man, one of my biggest dreams in college, being a cornerback, the top cornerback, I just wanted to come in the NFL, be able to lock up every single top receiver. And along with locking up every receiver, I want to be on my LeBron shit, win multiple championships, but win them on different teams. I just won 3 championships on the Chiefs. I'm trying to win a couple more on this team and then move on. And there's no doubt in my mind, if I can go to multiple teams and win multiple championships with each team that I go to and be the #1 corner on each team, I'm going to be the greatest player of all time. Not the greatest cornerback, the greatest player. I believe that with the team I'm on right now, I'm going to definitely be able to get a couple championships with this team. I mean, I'm already building a very good relationship with these players, especially players like Tariq Woolen and Jordan Brooks. They're the main reasons that I came to this team. They basically recruited me to this team. And like, I mean, as soon as I announced that I was trying to test free agency, them two, they was really, you know what I'm saying, trying to get close to me so that, you know what I'm saying, we could have a good bond when we get to the season and stuff. And we could be good. And hey man, we looking real good as a defense. Now offense, on the other hand, is really reminiscent of the Chiefs offense. Even though they have good, very, very great players, they just don't score for some reason. But we have such a good defense. Like, the Rams have 0 points in this game. We have 7, and we're still finna end up winning. This is probably the lowest scoring game I have ever played in my NFL career, 7-0. And I mean, just look at how bad these. Look, their stat lines are ridiculous. And as a team, as a defense, we ain't had no outstanding players, but we play good as a team though. I almost forgot, coming to this team means I might have to play against this little fast ass quarterback 2 times a year. Now I don't know what Kyler Murray got going on, but for some reason off the rip, he actually tested me, but look at how he threw the ball out of bounds. He knew I was gonna pick it off if he threw it right. 2nd and 10, receiver running and slant, Kyler. That boy throws me my first pick on my new team. We've been locking up this whole game. It's 14-7 in the second quarter. And the second quarter's finna come to an end. Kyler Murray can't find nobody to throw to, so he just throws to a check down. They gotta punt the ball. It's the fourth quarter. Offense has been scoring. We're up 28-14. I'm in a zone, standing around lurking, and Kyler Murray again? Really? That's a second pick in this game. And man, what a game. 28-14. Our QB threw for 4 touchdowns. That's nice. And Kyler, I appreciate the 2 picks. I got my first pick on this team and my second pick in the same game. All right, man, we at home now, and we're playing against the Cowboys. And I don't know when this happened, but Jalen Waddle's on their team. It's 1st and 10. This is a terrible route combo. So I tried to go pick the ball off, but my teammate ran into me. I guess he was trying to guard his man, but I was trying to catch that pick. 3rd and 11. We sent the blitz at these niggas, and yeah, that shit got there. Big sack. Hey man, I don't know what's going on with teams this year, but hey look, if they gonna be trying to test me like this, I'm gonna be loving it. Listen, you're not catching no deep ball on me like that. I'm either catching the pick or I'm deflecting the ball. Now I'm gonna lie, sometimes I really hate guarding the slot because I get dead with routes like that a lot of times. I try to punch the ball out, but he ain't let go. On this play, I saw they was doing the same thing they did last time, and I tried to jump it again, but look, it just didn't work. 3rd and 2, QB finds a tight end open on the little drag route, and he fumbles, which is perfect because it's the end of the second quarter, and we need some points before half. Offense scored in this 3rd quarter. I know a route bro was running. I tried to dive, but you know what I'm saying, my acrobat wasn't acrobating on that play. Now look, I'm mainly a man-to-man corner, but when I'm in zone, I be trying to bait up, and sometimes this happens. I ain't gonna lie, I think I ran into one of my teammates trying to bait up a route. That's my bad. The forgotten man on this defense, Jamal Adams, comes through and gets a pick and takes it all the way home for 6 when the offense is really, really struggling in this game. That's a great pick 6 right there. Up 14-0 in the 4th quarter. It's about 1 minute left in the 4th quarter. They tried to scramble outside, but he can't do that. He ended up throwing an incomplete pass. Then on 4th and goal, they finally decide to run the ball, which is their best thing that they could possibly do in the situation they score. But their offense scored at the wrong time. It's way too late. We went 14-7. And our QB didn't even have to pass for 100 yards. Now look, sometimes if our defense kind of slacking, that's going to be bad. Now listen here, this game I did allow a couple of catches, but the main person I was man-to-man against was Jalen Waddle, who had 1 catch for 20 yards. So I did my job. And the only pick this game was from Blitz boy himself, Jamal Adams, with a pick 6. Now look, man, after playing that game, I looked at my schedule again. In week 6, I get to play against my little brother. My first time playing against him on my new team. Speaking of Jordan, he's having a pretty good season. He's 2nd in receiving yards with 457 with 3 touchdowns and 28 catches. But my nigga, do you see Juju's stats? 626 yards, 29 catches, 7 touchdowns. That boy's going crazy. But now that we're on the topic of Jordan, we might as well go ahead and see a game. You feel me? It's week 5, a game before we play him next week. We're going to see how he going to do. And also, he ended up getting a new quarterback last offseason. He got Justin Herbert. And last week, he had 386 yards and 5 touchdowns. So we're going to see how they do together. Off the rip, I don't even know how this play got this open, but the tight end is wide open on the sideline, deep down the field for an easy first down. It's 3rd and 7, and it's the first dumb thing this quarterback did. Jordan's open in the middle of the field, and he decides to throw a check down. They could have had the first down. They're down 7-3, and Jordan told Justin Herbert, look at him the whole time. Throw that ball up. You already know every game he got to get one. He dunks on this safety. Ooh-wee. You know, after getting a catch like that, you have to finish off the drive by getting a touchdown. An easy slant touchdown on Marshon Lattimore. Now they're down 14-10 in the second quarter, and he kills Marshon Lattimore, getting a little jig and then getting the first down. It's 3rd and 3, and when you need an easy first down, Justin Herbert already knows who to throw the ball to. Right to Jordan for the easy first down. Lil bro tried to get a little disrespectful, tried to get a jump ball on Marshon Lattimore, tried to head top him, but bro wasn't going for that shit. It's 14-13 because they made the field goal, and defense actually playing pretty good. It's third quarter, and they got the ball in the red zone, and then he got the first down. It's 19-14 now because they ran the ball in with Josh Jacobs, and he gets open on the slant route for the 2-point conversion. Now it's 21-14. The Raiders' defense this game was playing great. Like, the Saints had 14 points down there the whole time. And honestly, Justin Herbert could have had a better game than this, but I guess they won. That's all that matters. And Jordan had a good game. 6 catches, 112 yards, and a touchdown. Also, can't forget that head top. All right, now back to me. We're 4-0 playing against the 0-4 Rams, so there's no way we lose, right? It's 1st and 10. They are outside of the field. He could have threw his out route to Cooper Kupp, but he didn't. He actually decided to wait for Cooper Kupp to run back over here and throw me a pick. Give me that. After catching that pick, I got a little excited. Cooper Kupp beats me on this route, but I feel like I could dive on this ball and actually probably make a play on it, but my acrobat didn't acrobat. Then on 1st and 10, Cooper Kupp runs this little end route, this little ass route. He caught the ball, but bruh, really? That little ass route? Then on 2nd and 5, they decided to just run the ball in with Cam Akers and no one block shedded at all. 7-7. I'm not gonna lie, I was not ready for this route. That boy killed me on that corner route. Oh my god. It's the 4th quarter, and somehow we're down 10-7, and nobody's going in the middle of the field, so they get an easy touchdown off a slant. I really don't understand what's going on with the offense right now. We're playing against a defeated team, and we're losing 17-7. It's not our defense's fault, by the way. Taking our first L of the season like this really reminds me of how it was on the Chiefs, how offense was bad. I mean, our QB threw 2 touchdowns with a pick, and he wasn't real inaccurate, but we needed more from him. And I called a pick this game and locked up Cooper Kupp, but hey, we still lost though. But now the time has come. It's week 6, and we're at my house playing against my little brother, who last week had a pretty good week last week. We're gonna see if he can do that this week though. Now listen here, if Justin Herbert is going to be aggressive like he did on this play, I'm locking up my little brother. But he ends up throwing the ball to a streak route that just standing in the back. I almost caught that pick. Oh man, I almost had it. Right after that play, Jordan killed me on the release. I didn't even get to put my hands on him. But good thing, Justin Herbert was not paying attention to him. He throws the first down, but it wasn't to my brother though. 1st and goal. He know he not throwing it to my brother because I was going to pick that off. He just throws it to a little route, and coach takes me out the game because I guess I can't do nothing in this part of the field. Down 7-0, and they got the ball back. I wanted him to throw this ball. I would have picked it off, but instead he throws to the other side, which is a touchdown. We're down 14-0 now. It's the end of the 2nd quarter. We still haven't scored, and Jordan beats me over the top. But hey, this is exactly what you have safeties for. They help you. We're down 14-0, so we need anything we can have. It's 3rd down. We stop them. We use a timeout. Offense has a chance to at least try to get a field goal or something. Another time, offense doesn't score. It's the second half. We're down 14-0 on Justin Herbert. I don't know if you know or not, but don't ever test me ever again, because I'm going to pick that ball off if that ball is thrown in my direction. I caught that pick and they got 3 points. Offense got 3 points, and on this slant, I tried to dive for this pick, but my acrobat didn't acrobat. Now at this point, offense is being trashed and our defense is low-key falling apart. They score another touchdown, so we are down basically 21-3. That's tough. And I'm just gonna say, a top defense with a terrible offense eventually is gonna start playing bad when they get tired. I mean, just look at the stats my quarterback had. I mean, you know. And again, I did my job. Jordan had 1 catch for 22 yards. So, I don't know. And I didn't catch a pick on him specifically, but I still caught a pick this game. Man, that's 2 losses in a row. We got to bounce back. All right, now, y'all. We're playing against the 49ers for the first time this season. And we're at home, so we better not lose. We're in the cover 3, and I'm trying to bait up on my side, but I end up getting bumped a little bit, so I'm running a little behind. But, hey, man, the ball was thrown out of bounds anyway. Then on 3rd and short, they decide to run the ball. And y'all already know that's getting stopped. Go ahead and punt that ball. Offense did nothing with the ball. 0-0. Now 2nd and 10. I'm in another cover 3. And I tried to catch this pick, but the ball went out of bounds. Receiver caught it, but he was way out of bounds anyway. Then on 3rd and 10, that defensive line and that blitz got to that quarterback real fast. That's another stop. 4th and 10. They're probably going to kick a field goal. We just been playing great defense this whole first half. We're up 17-6 now in the 2nd quarter, and I get bit on a little in route. He ain't do nothing with it though. I'm saying that as if he didn't just get a first. Then after Debo hit me with an in route, I get beat again with another in route type of route. That's another first down I allowed. I realized something very different being on this team. We run a lot more zone than we do man, so I'm normally just over here just trying to bait routes in the cover 3 more than just playing man to man. And honestly, I kind of like it a little bit. Because sometimes just locking down one man can get boring sometimes. But when I'm playing cover 3, I try to bet up too much. And sometimes I just end up allowing stuff like this. But hey, it's the 4th quarter. We're up 8 points. And on 2nd down, QB decides to test me on this route. Give me that pick. 6. Now, I don't know like what's going on with this quarterback. Right after he throws me a pick 6, he decides to try to test me again on this 1st and 10. He's lucky I ain't get my hands on that ball though. First game playing against the 49ers, play some great defense. Our quarterback played very, very mid as we expect every single game. And I caught my pick this game. You know we love that. Back-to-back home games, and now we're playing against the Eagles. And I'm pretty sure AJ Brown isn't on this team anymore, so it's just Devonta Smith. One thing I don't like about Devonta is the fact that he's a mainly slot receiver. So, yeah, he likes to be in the slot. And I really don't like guarding the slot, especially in man. Especially because when you're in the slot, there's a big chance that the receiver will run a zig route. And zig routes kill man. I can't guard him like that. They done drove all the way down the field on 1st and 10. QB finds Dallas Goedert open. He gets a walk-in touchdown. Our offense didn't do anything with the ball. Actually, they gave him the ball back on this side of the field. And I tried to lay this receiver out, try to make him fumble, but I don't hit that hard. And then while we're in zone on the other side of the field, QB finds Devonta Smith, and he scores his touchdown. Not on me, though. Offense finally put points on the board to 3rd quarter. We're down 14-7. And on 3rd down, we get a sack. So we get the ball back, and the offense has a chance to try to tie this game up. That's exactly what offense did. And on 3rd down, they decided to run the ball, so we get another stop. Offense, go ahead and try to win this game for us. Offense went down the field and got a field goal. And now the Eagles have no timeouts left in this game, and time is coming all the way down. They try to hurry up, but time is ticking. Game over. This is a very, very defensive game. We came out on top though in clutch, 17-14. And man, what else could we expect? Our quarterback's being mid. He's throwing accurately, but still having mid games. Smith did not have that touchdown on me, but 50 yards, I guess. And there were no picks thrown this game, so I wasn't able to catch a pick. That's tough. All right, man. Week 9, we playing against the Packers at their crib, and their quarterback is honestly trash. We shouldn't lose. QB got real bold to start this game off. He tested me on this slant. I tipped the ball and then catch this pick and go all the way home for 6. Don't do that again. And y'all know me, occasionally I gotta get beat on my little slant, my little in route every once in a while. And on third down, I don't know what this quarterback was thinking. I clearly was beat on this streak. He held the ball for too long, and them dogs got him, made him fumble, and we picked the ball up. Offense, go ahead and get some more points. Now this play was weird. It was like a slant, but he stopped in the middle of the slant just to avoid me. I don't even understand what just happened, honestly. They made it to the red zone, and on 1st and 10, I'm in the zone, and the quarterback actually throws in my direction, but of course, it's out of bounds. Now look, this might be my fault, but on 3rd and 1, I'm in a flat, so I'm just, trying to guard my zone, and Christian Watson is behind me. He throws the ball back there, and it's a touchdown. I mean, you can blame that on me. I'll take the blame. We're up 14-7 on 2nd down. QB gets a little too aggressive, throws this streak after I slowed down just so he could throw it, and I catch my 2nd pick in this game. Hey man, I just bet up the QB. Make him think that I was slow. I'm fast. I caught my pick. Offense did nothing with it. They're in the red zone again, and on 2nd and 4, this receiver completely sells their whole drive because one of my teammates came back there and punched the ball out. Now offense has another chance to go ahead and redeem themselves. Well, would you look at this? Offense didn't score again on 2nd and goal. QB throws a touchdown. Now it's about a tied game. Come on, offense. Do something, please. Thank you, offense, for finally scoring. We're up 21-14. They don't have any timeouts, and the time is just running. Game is over. Man, what a game. We win 21-14. QB actually passed for over 200 passing yards this time with a touchdown and a pick. You know what I'm saying? Best cornerback of all time. Caught 2 picks in this game. All right, man, let's go ahead and stop this little ad QB. It's the end of the 1st quarter, and on 1st and 10, this tight end gets wide open on this corner route, and he runs in for a touchdown. We just can't guard tight ends, honestly. Our middle linebackers aren't good enough. It's the end of the 2nd quarter now, 7-7. They're in the red zone, and Kyler throws another dot for a touchdown. This first half is coming to an end. It's 14-14. I'm in the cover 3. Kyler throws his ball, and I dive for my pick. It's a tie game in the 3rd quarter, and they play a little conservative, throwing it to the flats, but the guy gets held up. Someone comes back there and punches the ball out, and now we got the ball. And what did offense do with that ball? Absolutely nothing. But guess what happens on this play? Kyler Murray tries to scramble outside the pocket. He gets hit by multiple defenders and fumbles. That's another fumble. 2 fumbles in straight possessions, back-to-back possessions. There's less than a minute left in the 4th quarter. We're up 3 points on 3rd down. Kyler Murray tries to scramble outside the pocket, but he gets sacked. So now they got to kick a field goal. We're probably going to go to OT. Now in OT on 1st and 10, Kyler Murray throws his ball up to me. I slowed down a little bit so he could actually throw it, but I didn't end up with a pick. Then on 3rd and 7, we're in a cover 3, and we're actually locking this up. And he holds the ball for way too long. He gets sacked. It's 4th and 12. And the time is going down, so it's probably going to be a tie game. And that's exactly what happens. We end up tying for the first time in this season, 17-17. And our quarterback passed for over 300 yards, which is very, very surprising. And their leading receiver was their tight end because we can't guard tight ends. But hey, man, at the end of the day, I called my pick this game. Alright, now it's our second time playing against the 49ers. Let's go ahead and win the second game of the series. We've been playing amazing defense this game. First quarter, they haven't scored a single point. We're up 14-0. And then they finally get something. George Kittle catches the ball, breaks a tackle, and nobody could catch him. He scores their first touchdown in this game. Crazy part is, since the first half, our offense hasn't put a single point on the board. So it's 14-7, and now they scored, so it's a tied game in the fourth quarter. We need offense to show up. 14-14, 2 minutes left in this game, and he throws his ball to me while I'm in cover 3, and I didn't even honestly, I don't know what happened. I still broke it up though. Now on 3rd and 6, they try to run the ball, and we stopped them. It's 4th down now. They got to kick the field goal. Offense, we need y'all to do something. Now, honestly, I don't even understand what happened or how we lost this game 17-14. Offense had so many chances to score. Our QB threw over 200 yards, but he had 2 touchdowns with 2 picks. That guess that was a problem. And yeah, man, none of us caught picks, but QB did throw 2 picks to the other team. I know we just lost a game at San Francisco, which isn't too bad, but we're at home now playing against the Bucs. We better not lose. We've been playing some great defense on this drive, and on 3rd and 24, finally, for the first time in this whole season, Tariq Woolen catches a pick. I don't know if y'all realize, but he has not caught a pick all season. He gets his first one here. Now I got to guard Chris Godwin in this game, and you know he is a slot receiver. I get bumped by my teammates, so he gets even more open on that slant than he was. Now I don't know what's going on with me in the zone, but for some reason I try to bait up too much, and I end up allowing this touchdown. Yeah, man, that's my fault. It's the second quarter. We're up 7-10, and on 1st and 10, the quarterback actually throws his ball up to me and Chris Godwin. I don't know why he would do this, but he's lucky I didn't pick this ball off because I really should have. I don't know what it is with teams and running the ball on 3rd down, but yeah, they tried it, and yeah, it doesn't work. Of course, they're in one of my most hated formations, which is the tight formation. He beats me on his end route. Doesn't matter though, because surprisingly, offense actually showed up this game. We went 20-14. QB ended this game with 250 plus yards, a touchdown, and no picks. Chris Godwin had 5 catches, 82 yards, and a touchdown, but a lot of that, the yards wasn't on me. The touchdown was though. I wasn't the man though. It was in zone. And Tariq Woolen finally caught a pick. Hasn't caught one all season. Finally got one this game. Now this is the first time I'm coming back to Kansas City to play against my former team, the Chiefs. Now y'all do remember when I was on the Chiefs, their offense was very mid, so that's why I'm expecting playing against them, and that's what it's looking like so far. No scoring in the first quarter for either of us actually. We're locking up though. It's 7-7. Receiver runs a curl around Mahomes. Why? Tell me why the all celebrations Madden could have gave me. They give me this slow one. I could have had my pick 6, but that's tough. Up 17-7, and just as we expected, this offense is very mid. We are locking up. Defensive line chases Mahomes down, and he fumbles, and luckily for them, their teammate picks the ball up there at the 1-yard line though, so it's tough for them. And at the 1-yard line, they really don't got no choice. They run the ball on 3rd and 34, and of course, it gets stopped. Go ahead and punt that ball. Up 24-7 in the fourth quarter with a minute left in this game, and Tariq Woolen catches his 2nd pick of the season. Here we go, the second half of the season. Tariq Woolen, go ahead and turn up. Well, what a game returning to Kansas City. We went 24-7. We held Mahomes to 0 touchdowns and 2 picks. And yeah, our quarterback's pretty mid too. In this game, me and Tariq Woolen caught a pick. Now, I could have had pick 6, but you know what I'm saying? Celebration. Alright, y'all, we are going into week 15, and we are currently the number 2 seed. Panthers are number 1, and they're 11-2. And right now, we're 9-3-1. So if we just keep winning games and hopefully they start losing a little bit, we'll be able to get the number 1 seed. If we want the number 1 seed, it all starts here. We have to win here at MetLife against the Jets. On 1st and 10, we already starting off great on defense. They catch this ball in a little slant or whatever. I come through and strip that ball out of his hands. Offense has a chance to go ahead and score. We just been locking up this whole first half. We're at 14-0. I tried to come back on this little stop route or whatever he just ran, but he got the first down. Forgot to tell y'all, D-Hop is actually on this team, and that's why I'm guarding. He hits me with a little slant. Then on 1st and 10, like I said, we struggle guarding tight ends. Tight ends wide open for an easy touchdown. 4th quarter now, we're up 17-10. And it's 2nd and 10. They're in the red zone. He almost scores his touchdown. He gets stopped at the 1 though. They end up scoring on that drive, but our offense came through in the clutch and actually scored right after they did. And honestly, our quarterback really was trash. 1 touchdown, 2 picks. That's tough. In this whole game, we were just locking up the whole time. As you can see, none of them had no yards. Now looking at the other conference, my little brother actually had the 2nd seed, and they're trying to keep that seed so they can play against the Texans. Now in week 16 against the Chargers, he actually lined up at the running back position and gets an easy first down. Then on 3rd down, he gets a step on the cornerback. Justin Herbert throws this ball up, and I don't know what happened on this play. I don't know if he lost track of the ball or if it got overthrown, but that's tough. Next drive is 0-0, and Justin Herbert throws this very, very dumb pick that he shouldn't have even thrown. Like, come on now, you playing against your former team. You gotta go crazy. You're doing bad. Now they're down 7-0, and Jordan gets open in the middle of the field, makes this crazy catch in between 3 defenders. That was a nice pass too. Now they're further down the field, and on 2nd and 10, he gets open on this crosser route, catches the ball, he gets the first and more. In the red zone, if you're on the island with Jordan, just know you're not going to stop him. That's an easy touchdown. Seven to 7 on 3rd down, and this nigga Justin Herbert throws another pick. He did not have to throw that. He could have at least just threw it to Jordan if you want to throw a dumb pass or something. Jordan probably would have caught it. When I tell you, Justin Herbert has high highs but low lows. He throws picks, but at the same time, he throws these hot dots in between defenders. Not too many quarterbacks can do. With 7 seconds left on the clock, there's nobody else you want to throw this ball to than Jordan. He beats the defender over the top and scores a touchdown. Them 2 picks at the beginning of the game are really coming back to haunt the Raiders right now. I mean, Jordan's doing all he can to try to come back into this game, but hey man, it's just not working. I mean, they're down 24-14. Just look at the plays Jordan is making. There's a dot from Justin Herbert for another touchdown. But unfortunately, even though Jordan had a crazy game, they still lost 24-21. I mean, those 2 picks he threw, he should have never thrown. But hey, that boy had 167 yards and 3 touchdowns this game. Amazing. All right, now for our week 16 matchup, we're playing against the Giants, who might be the team that we play if we end up in the wild card. Up 7-3, and on 2nd down, this little fast nigga hits me with the little quick slant. Hey man, this thing got a lot of fast players on it. Now on 1st and goal, he tries to hit me with the same slant, but I'm on that. But if you don't remember, Jalen Hurts is on this team. He scrambles and gets a rushing touchdown. Up 14-10 in the 3rd quarter, and Jalen Hurts, have you not learned? Why don't QBs just understand? You cannot test Gabe Allen. You can't do that. And now at this point, they just cannot catch a break. We're up 21-10, and Saquon fumbled. That's tough. Up 28-10 now, and this game's basically over. It's the 4th quarter, 2 minutes left, and Jalen Hurts tried to test me. Don't do that. I could have had that pick. A pretty dominant win. I'm pretty sure if we would have played them in the playoffs, we'd dominate them again. Look at our QB. Ain't throw no picks, 3 touchdowns. And man, it was just clamps, boy, just straight clamps over here. And I caught a pick this game, man. Let's go. Week 17 now, we're playing against the Chargers, and on 1st and 10, receiver catches this ball, and I hit stick him and force a fumble, but the ball's out of bounds. I tried not to pick it up and let my teammate pick it up, but I was kind of forced to pick it up. This has been a pretty boring game for me. I haven't been getting tested at all. We're winning 17-14 in the fourth quarter, and he just does not want to throw the ball to me at all. There's less than a minute left in this game. They just been hurrying up this whole drive, and on second down, he throws a touchdown. So now we're down, and I don't know if our offense will be able to score. We don't got too much time left, but we do have 3 timeouts. And would you look at that? Offense actually went down the field with their 3 timeouts and scored a touchdown. Wow. Offense really came in clutch this game. We went 24-21. That boy QB, 3 touchdowns, 1 pick. That's good. We need more of that. In another game, we just locked up. You know what I'm saying? Keenan Allen ain't had none. Jordan Addison ain't had none. Now for the last game of the season, we're playing against the Denver Broncos. I love playing this team. On 1st and 10, they got all the way down to the red zone. And who do you think scored a touchdown? The tight end, of course. Unfortunately, offense did not score, so we're down 7-0, and the quarterback threw it up to Tariq Woolen, and thank you, Tariq Woolen. Like I said, he turning up the second half of the season. Big pick. At this point, I don't know what that quarterback is thinking or what he's doing. He tries to scramble and just throw this ball up or whatever, and it goes right to our linebacker. That's another pick for us. 3rd and 13. I get killed on this little zig route, but guess what? It's my turn to catch a pick. Give me that. Now we're up 17-7, and Jerry Jeudy trying to get his little get back. He kills me on the corner route. I gotta tackle him. He can't get no more than that. Now this is what really annoys me, man. I'm guarding a slant route. My teammates just get in my way, so he gets a wide open catch, and he breaks a tackle and scores a touchdown. Hey, I don't care. That don't count. I mean, like, what am I supposed to do? You know what I'm saying? I got bumped. You feel me? It is what it is. All right, now on 1st and 10, now look, this time I understand. He actually beat me on this line. I took the wrong angle at trying to catch that pick, and I allowed a touchdown. This one actually counts. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You feel me? At this point, Jerry Jeudy is just cooking me. On 3rd and 10, he runs his route. It was kind of weird, but that QB put that ball on the money. But at least on 3rd and 12, we locked up on this play and did not let them score a touchdown, so they got to kick a field goal. But then, of course, our offense sails us, so now the Broncos get the ball back and they score another touchdown, and we'll probably be going to OT. We are indeed in OT, and this tight end is literally just killing us. He gets them in field goal range. Then on 2nd and 10, somehow their running back Ramondre Stevenson gets open in the back of the end zone. Toe tap touchdown, game winner. But that was the last game of the season. Hopefully, you know what I'm saying, we still have a chance to have the #1 seed, which you gotta hope. I guess QB did what he could. He almost passed for 300 yards with 2 touchdowns, no picks, so I guess it was on us. Out of every receiver I done guarded, this is the worst I'd have been done. 3 catches, 93 yards, and a touchdown. I also allowed the other touchdown, but like really, it don't matter because I got bumped. Though in this game, me, Jamal Adams, and Tariq Woolen caught a pick, we still lost. We got to go into the playoffs, and we got to play hard. And as y'all can see, we got the #1 seed, so we get the bye. And the Raiders been losing games, so the team they got to play against is the Bills in the 1st round. And them boys actually end up beating the Bills, so for the 2nd round of the playoffs, they get to play against my former team, the Chiefs. Raiders defense been playing pretty good in the 1st quarter. It's 7-0 in the 2nd quarter. He almost scores a touchdown. Then on 2nd goal, he runs a slant. I don't know how this wasn't picked off, but hey man, they scored. The Chiefs offense is looking very, very mid. They're down 14-0, and he gets his 1st down off of 3rd and 14. Then on 2nd and 10, the second quarter is coming to an end and he gets open, but quarterback throws to the guy behind him. Hey man, they still scored a touchdown. They're up 21-0. Honestly, I don't even know how, but the Raiders defense isn't that good, but they've been locking up the Chiefs the whole game. I mean, it's a blowout. It looks like my little brother's going back to the conference championship. Mahomes was 2 touchdowns with 2 picks, 250 yards, and Justin Herbert played great. And my little brother always show up. 7 catches, 132 yards, and 2 touchdowns. It's pretty clear we had the best defense in the league. We went 35-7. They couldn't compete. QB ain't even had to pass for over 200 yards. We were just locking up. I mean, you can't see none of their receivers like up there at all. Like, they receivers all getting locked. And I caught a pick this game. Now we're in the conference championship, and we have a chance to play against my little brother in the Super Bowl. We gotta win. 3rd and 1, and when our QB's gonna learn? Win! Up 10-0. They made it all the way down to the red zone. It's 1st and goal. And Bryce Young throws another pick, but this time to my boy Tariq Woolen. Offense didn't score, and somehow they end up back on this side of the field. I tried to bait up another route, but Bryce Young ain't trying to throw another pick. He gets sacked. Then on 3rd and 21, they just trying to get up the field a little bit. We're not letting them score a touchdown though. They're gonna have to kick a field goal. It's 3rd quarter now, 2nd and 10. I'm in the cover 3 trying to bait up a route, but I kind of baited a little bit too hard. Still made him drop the ball though. Then on 3rd and 10, I tried to bait up this route. I thought he was actually throwing it to him, but he was not. He was throwing it to the sideline. He got tackled, 4th down. They got to punt the ball. They done made it to the red zone again, and on 2nd and 10, Bryce Young is taking way too long to throw the ball. He gets sacked. It's a strip sack, and we pick the ball up. Offense is really selling this game. 1st and 10, I get beat on this curl route, but my recovery is amazing. I still somehow make him drop the ball. Then on 2nd and 10, I'm in the cover 3. I get bumped a little bit. I'm trying to bet the route though. He beats me over the top, and I still make him drop the ball. I'm just like that. Now look, I don't know what's going on with Bryce Young or whatever, but look, he tried to test me again, and this time I'm picking this ball off and I'm gonna try to return this. But yeah, I hit a spin move and got hit and I fumbled. So yeah. But they ruled that my knee was down or something, my elbow was down or whatever. They overturned it. It's our ball. Offense almost sold the game again. We still won 10-7 though. QB passed for 101 yards with no touchdowns and no picks. At least he ain't throw a pick, I guess. And man, when I tell y'all, we locked up this game. And me and my boy Woolen both had to pick this game. Now, who would have had thought? I'm playing against my little brother in the Super Bowl. The last time we played each other in the playoffs, it was the conference championship. He went on to win the Super Bowl. But this time we playing against each other in the Super Bowl. This is going to be crazy. It's 10-7 in the 2nd quarter. I'm in the cover 3. He wants a curl route. I wait for the quarterback to throw the ball, and you already know. It's 17-7 now, and he's running the slant. I'm on that. I don't know why the quarterback would throw this. It just seems like Justin Herbert is really trying his hardest to get Jordan to do something in this game. He throws the ball deep. He actually has me over the top, but I still make him drop the ball. Then on 2nd and 7, they finally catch a break. Justin Herbert throws the ball to his tight end, and he gets a big gain. He don't score a touchdown on this play, but they're definitely in range for it. Then on 1st and 10, Justin Herbert actually throws his ball to Jordan again, but Jamal Adams is sitting in the middle of the field lurking. He catches a pick. Now, offense didn't score, but they did take out a lot of time. It's about a minute left in the 4th quarter, and we get another little stop. Now on 4th down, I'm in a cover 3, just sitting in the back of the end zone, waiting for him to throw this ball. He actually throws it, and I catch another pick. somehow offense is really trying to sell this game. It's still 20-14. They have a chance to probably do something, but they have no timeouts. They catch the ball inbounds and it's over. And I win my 4th Super Bowl in 5 years, 20-14. Sorry, Jordan. Our quarterback played very mid, but Justin Herbert threw 4 picks, and that's why we won this game. I'm scrolling through to see my little brother's stats, but he had no catches in this game. I just locked him up. And he had 0 catches, but I had 3 picks in this game. Just completely took this game over, boy. As y'all can see, I win Super Bowl MVP. I did not win Defensive Player of the Year, but still had an amazing season. This season, I had 11 picks. Tariq Woolen had 3, but hey, he got them all at the end of the season. I don't know why he wasn't catching them at the beginning. Probably just locking niggas up too hard. And that boy Jordan almost had 1,800 yards with 11 touchdowns. That's amazing. I ain't gonna lie, man. At this point, I'm the greatest player of all time. Forget cornerback, forget defensive player. The best player. 4 and 5 years as a cornerback. Come on now.